In what's become a disappointing theme for sports games in general this year, FIFA 21 takes small steps in improving its core on the pitch play, but largely underwhelms off of it, providing very few big changes this time around. Sure, the moment-to-moment action feels as smooth as it has done in recent years, but a lack of real investment in career mode and only slight changes to its other main modes feel like a series of missed opportunities. Incidentally, that's something FIFA 21's goalkeepers know a lot about when attempting to make a save in this game. On the surface, those changes are hard to spot. There's none of the usual big headline features to speak of, such as new set-piece systems or the introduction of timed finishing that have come in recent years. But the more time you spend with it, the more you realise how many smaller tweaks have been made, most of them being beneficial. For one thing, EA appear to have hit a sweet spot with the pace of gameplay this year, with matches flowing smoothly and, crucially, the speed of the players feeling appropriate when compared to their real-life counterparts. Not every attacker can leave a bedraggled defender in their wake this year, but certain stars such as Kylian Mbappe can, which is just as it should be. When simply gliding past opponents isn't the answer though, becoming a pass master will be key. Fortunately, that won't take too long to achieve, as passing you out the pitch seems as simple as ever, almost too simple, as you create triangles of play towards the opposition box until a sighted goal appears. It seems too easy at times to create openings, with killer balls being played with ease all too often and needing little skill or vision to pull off. More often than not, these opportunities will turn into goals, largely due to the woeful goalkeeping on display. Goalkeepers rarely hold on to a ball from crosses and corners and tend to punch and flap at the ball 99 times out of 100, with even some of the world's best shot stoppers seemingly suffering from fever dreams where their hands melt in front of their eyes when a ball enters their vicinity. While the attacking AI may have improved positionally, the same can't be said as much for defenders. I enjoy defending, but I'm not sure FIFA 21 is a game made for players like me, with clean sheets coming at a premium. That's not to say I haven't been enjoying it. The new collision system makes for more robust challenges, and slide tackles actually result in you gaining possession regularly, rather than the ball ricocheting off to far reaches of the pitch. Making a bold defensive move offers a high risk factor, perhaps as it should, but I just wish I had a little more assistance from the players I can't control at times. For example, if I want to bring a defender out to close down an attacker, I'd like my centre back partner to come round and cover if he manages to beat me one-on-one. One area that has seen nothing but improvement though is crossing and heading in particular. Gone are the headed shots of FIFA 20 that darted into the stands off of players' seemingly cubic foreheads. Whipping in a ball from out wide onto a forward now feels like a genuine goal scoring tactic, rather than the low odds lottery it has done in previous seasons. Mode-wise, there's no huge additions this year like the introduction of Volta in FIFA 20, but there have been adjustments to each that add a little extra punch. Volta, for example, comes with the debut, a short 2 to 3 hour single player mode that serves as a reintroduction to the street side of football. You'll play matches against icons everywhere from Sao Paulo to Sydney, as well as take on legends in skill challenges. On one particular occasion, you'll take on and defeat Kaka, one of the most explosive carriers of a football I've ever seen, in a dribbling competition. It's very cheesy, but does serve its purpose of giving you a reason to get back into Volta. Another addition is the option to now play online cooperatively with friends, something that was bafflingly missing from FIFA 20. All in all though, Volta is very much like it was last year, and considering it's a mode I didn't feel the need to play heavily last year outside of my first week, I can't see it taking time away from FIFA's other modes for me this year either. However, some of those modes aren't doing a great job in competing for attention either. Things look promising when EAT's big changes would be coming to career mode in FIFA 21, but sadly it's not quite the full facelift I had been hoping for. Some fun new additions have been made, but not enough to bring what used to be the game's flagship mode back to its full glory. The interactive match sim option is probably the most impressive of all the features, even if a similar concept has existed in Madden for a good few years now. It's notable how quickly you can transition from the bird's eye 2D viewpoint to taking control of your players if the match isn't going quite how you planned. That process is near seamless and genuinely impressive. Being able to perform training sessions with your players to improve their match sharpness is a fun idea at first, but one I quickly grew tired of. Playing these glorified tutorial sections in order to gain a negligible amount of stat increases didn't do a lot for me, and I quickly found myself simulating them at every opportunity instead. Meanwhile, the new player development options allow for more variety and are the closest career mode actually comes to putting you in a head coach's shoes. For example, when playing as Tottenham, I changed Eric Dyer's position from defensive midfield to centre back, a move that took him only 2 weeks to process and changed his overall rating from 78 to 82. I'm a big fan of this system and can't wait to put it into practice more, whether that be making logical decisions like this or going all out bonkers with it and turning Neymar into a tough ball winning centre back. Okay, maybe that's going a bit too far. Despite these fun few changes to career mode though, most elements are still largely stagnant. The same UI and presentation still exist, along with the drawn out transfer negotiation scenes being played out by lifeless Madame Tussauds versions of players and managers. It's clear that career mode isn't EA's focus though, and why would it be when Ultimate Team brings in the player base and revenue that it does? FUT is a beast in its own right, and has also received a few tweaks this year without rewriting the playbook. These include quality of life upgrades, such as the long awaited removal of fitness cards, to the ability to now fully customise your stadiums with sights and sounds of your own choosing. There's also the introduction of FUT Co-op, which allows you to experience both division rivals and squad battles together and share in the joy of eagerly opening a pack and the thrill of a 77 rated Ashley Barnes card staring back at you. Admittedly, I've fallen off of Ultimate Team in recent years, but my favourite way to play FIFA is teaming up with friends in co-op seasons or pro clubs, so this new addition to FUT could be what gets me back involved. Through small tweaks and refinements, FIFA 21 plays as well as it has done in recent memory, but lacks the relatively big features that are usually used to justify a new version of an annually released game. Attacking is fun and fluid, defending is a real challenge and an art to master, but goalkeeping leaves a lot to be desired, and the AI is inconsistent in several ways. Career mode has received small enjoyable additions, but has not seen the overhaul I'm still wishing for, and feels like an opportunity missed, while Volta still struggles to prove its relevance. All in all, FIFA 21 is a year of small improvements with much to enjoy, but little to shout about. For more FIFA 21, watch these videos, and for everything else, stick with IGN.